Today I'd like to reflect on Independence Day. It's a day when we celebrate the bravery and the sacrifice of those who have given the United States of America its independence. Now, I know that there have been a lot of ways in which our freedom is being pulled upon in various places, but still, this country remains a bastion of freedom. We are a place where you're allowed to speak your mind. We are a place where you are allowed to worship freely, and I value that tremendously. And so it is a good day to celebrate. But there is always a caution. And here in Galatians, the 5th chapter, Paul tells us, "It is for freedom that Christ has set you free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." And so he talks about the freedom that Christ gives us. A freedom not to just do whatever we want, but a freedom to resist justice, evil, and oppression in whatever forms that they present themselves. And a freedom to help, a freedom to build. These are things that we as Christians should also value highly and not give in to a yoke of slavery, is what he calls it. Just allowing other people to tell us what to do or tell us what's right and keep us from living out the lives that God has called us to. And so we need to always be cautious about allowing anyone to take from us our freedoms under the guise of our safety or for whatever reason they may have. We want to protect those freedoms highly. They were hard-won. Christ had to die on the cross for our freedom as Christians, and many soldiers died so that we might have freedom as Americans. There is that place in religion where there's always this tug of where the institutions naturally restrict, bind, control, by way of creating more unity so that the institution can go forward and do more good. But on the other hand, it can sometimes pull away from the freedoms that people might have, to how they express themselves and so on. And so Paul is warning against a religion that is too restrictive upon the freedoms of its constituents. And we need to have this bond of unity, which means sometimes setting aside our rights and privileges and maybe not bringing up some of our opinions that do more conflict creation than they do bringing about the common good. But still, we need to hold on to that spirituality in a balance where our freedom remains a vital part of who we are in Christ, just as we as Americans should hold on to freedom as who we are as part of the United States of America.